guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're watching Invincible. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are watching episode 8, the season finale of season 2 of Invincible. Now we were introduced to Anissa in the last episode, and I don't want to say that I like her, but she's really hot, and she's really scary, and she's really tough. Mark had one hell of a time, and got his ass handed to him. She's pretty fierce. She showed how strong she was, ripping through the kaiju. Could have probably killed Mark, but didn't. Maybe, I don't, that might be pushing it a little bit, but she definitely was something and someone he could not beat in that moment. And especially because he doesn't want to kill. And Viltrumites have no problem doing that. That's something that Mark, which I think is an honorable thing, to not kill somebody. If you have the opportunity to take them alive, that's what you do. But then we see later on Alan fighting her and drawing blood. And that was such a beautiful moment. I'm really excited to see Alan, because him going into that prison, he wanted to go in there. He that was his intention. That little smirk when he's being drug away. Here's the weird thing is him breaking Nolan out and working with Nolan is weird to me. Just because it's Alan. It's Alan. He's the guy you want to team up with, but then there's Nolan. So I'm really looking forward to seeing what's going down in this episode. If we even get to see it, I have no idea what this one's going to hold, because the last episode with Mark ended with Engstrom Levy calling him while having Debbie and Oliver being held captive. Engstrom Levy really hates Mark, and I don't know if he would really do anything to Debbie. I really don't think I'd put it past him, but I'm worried because, we had Amber and Mark that broke up because of Anissa showing up and having just even a little bit of a hand on the back of Amber. She could have just annihilated Amber. And Amber could so be easily hurt being involved with Mark. And now we're seeing it with his mother. I don't know if we're going to see anything out of Oliver. We had April talking about that his powers might come sooner rather than later. Maybe that will happen if Debbie is in trouble. I don't know if Engstrom Levy is an ongoing villain, if he's an ongoing character that we see time and time again. I feel like he should be. But again, I don't know, Mark might decide to kill his first person and, pop his head and then we're done. I hope not. I don't want anyone to die. I don't think that's realistic on this show. So, here I am living in Fantasyland. Anyway, we had Donald talking with Rick about them both being cyborgs. And I think I'm glad Rick has somebody to lean on, and Donald knowing about his past and how he wanted to be brought back. So we know, we didn't see a video of Donald saying I want to be brought back every time and I want all my memories. But it might be something that you see that we haven't seen before, but he has gone through time and time again. I think Rick having somebody that has gone through it will help him, but I still think with D.A. Sinclair and the memories that he has, he's still going to be fighting that for quite some time. And we have the rest of the Guardians. Rex wanted to fight on his own, and he's got a hand cannon now, which is absolutely amazing. And he seems to be more enjoyable. Saying volunteering the Guardians to, cover for Mark if he wanted to have a date night with Amber. That's great. That's nice. That's awesome. Him saying I'm so jealous that your teeth grow back. That's a whole other Rex. Normally he'd be like, that's lame, dude. And you should just go without teeth and blah, blah, blah. But this is a new Rex and I'm enjoying him. Don't take him away, because I started to care about him. I thought that they were going to do that a couple episodes back, and boy, was I shocked. We still have Rudy trying to convince Monster Girl to let him fix her. Again, that's not a great way to go about that. She can do whatever she wants with her own body. Maybe she wants to get really, really young so then, you know, she can have a mom take care of her and raise her and get older, and then she doesn't have to turn into Monster Girl. Maybe that's what, like, her endgame is. I don't know, but the fact that Rudy, like, copied Rex, who he knows Monster Girl has a crush on, that he stole Rex's DNA without his permission. He made himself the age that he is, which is the age that Monster Girl is, because he's hoping that they could pair up and be a couple. That's gross. And then continually wanting to fix her. It's not just necessarily for the team, and it's not necessarily just for her. It's for a selfish reason. And I know I keep putting that out there, but like, I don't know what the comic books are, and people are like, oh, you'll see. And I get it. I totally get it. And I'm looking at it at face value of like what it is that I'm watching. And to me, like you don't fix people. You help people who ask for it. Just saying. No means no. Stop helping until she asks you for help. End of story. And then, of course, we have, you know, Black Samson, who, you know, kind of says that they're a family and that, you know, they're not just a team. And I think that that's really nice to see, especially because we have the Immortal who wants to quit. Totally get it. He's seen so much loss and heartbreak in his life. And, you know, he needs to take a break. He needs to go somewhere where he can just forget about things for a while. This is not the time. It just really isn't. Now is not the time to go on vacation. Now is not the time to quit, to go into retirement. Like, you're going to keep living in this world and see all these things going on. I think at some point the Immortal would be like, I can't. I gotta go back and I have to help. And then we didn't get much from Adam Eve. The last episode, she was, I forget his name. But she was taking care of the guy that made life miserable for her at the beginning of the season. And then she was kind of gone. So, you know, I expect to see her and everyone else kind of come together. For what? I don't know. I don't know if we're going to get the Viltrumite that Anissa promised is going to visit Mark at the end of this episode. I don't know if Alan and Nolan show up on Earth, or if we're just going to see a jailbreak, if we see anything at all. So there's a lot that could go down, and there's a lot that couldn't go down. But really, Angstrom Levy having Debbie in his grasps, that's what worries me the most. So guys, I'm really excited and anxious to get into this episode. I'm really sad to see this season end, but I don't think they're going to take nearly as long to get the next season out. That's my hope, at least. So I'm definitely looking forward to season 3. I absolutely love this show. I love every time it comes out. I get so excited to watch it. So guys, let's get into this episode. Let's go. Oh. Who's doing this? Is this in the prison? Wouldn't be the prison, right? Hi, Nolan. Ooh! I don't know why he's so hot. He just is. Is this the prison or is this a flashback? Is this a test? What am I watching? Ooh.
They didn't tell you who I was, did they?
Probably not.
Enough.
Test.
Krieg.
Fight him!
It seems you've passed inspection. Finally fit for your execution.
Jeez. Okay. What am I watching right now? He's not gonna run by the house and get killed or anything, right?
Oh, this is gonna kill me.
Please don't.
Oh, Christ. You got this, Taylor. Keep
Come on,
this up.
Taylor. Get the hell out of there.
You're gonna feel. You'll feel. You'll feel.
Oh, yes. All the way.
Like $1 million.
That's
Cool.
far enough. There's a chance you could kill me before I snap her neck. I'm not sure.
That's not smart.
I'm blocking all signals within these 4 walls.
Okay, so they
I
didn't know
wouldn't
he
want
was
us
there.
to be interrupted.
Who
Thought
are
for sure
you and what do
Cecil
you
would have
want?
barged in by now.
He made me call you. He said he'd hurt us if we didn't. Mark.
He was talking
You
to me.
stop it!
Oh, God. You're that guy.
That guy? That's all you remember of me? That I
Easy.
was
Jesus,
that
easy.
guy?
Your machine blew up.
You did this!
Oh!
I was gonna save the world.
I want his head popped immediately.
Oh, I agree. Come get me.
Oh! I knew that was gonna happen. Did he get him out of your house at least? Fly back through. Go, 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 go.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Oh, dinosaurs! Dinosaurs make everything better.
Ah!
Word, how is this possible?
It's just the damnedest thing. If I wasn't looking right at it.
I love it!
No one's eating me.
Oh, egads, it speaks.
I've never heard tell of a talking sapien.
I don't care if it sings. I only care how it tastes.
I love this.
If it talks, it thinks.
This is fantastic.
I want my taste.
Oh, welcome back. Okay. I liked that world.
Welcome back. I like your brother's color.
I like the inside of your brains on the floor.
Your little family is safe.
Are they?
As long as I don't determine that the only way to hurt you is to hurt them. So do them a favor and die.
No!
You asshat! Kill him, Mark! Oh! Oh! What am I watching? Oh my god! More spider something. Not quite Doc Ock and Spider-Man.
Talk about your bad luck, Prof. Ock.
Oh,
Prof Ock?
wait, are you trying to hurt this old man?
Huh?
Look, I saw the portal. I know you're from another dimension. Got way too much experience with that.
Yeah.
Especially lately. Trust me, I'm the good guy here, and Mr. Mechanical Arms is not.
You got glowing red eyes, man. How am I supposed to...
Yeah.
Told you.
Yep. Wow, I love him going to all these different places. I hate Angstrom Levy.
I've got a dimension all picked out, where the ground is 8 stories lower than it is here.
You're not gonna hurt them. And you're not gonna hurt me. Maybe the accident changed you, but you are a good person trying to do a good thing.
Yep.
Trying to save you? No. I wouldn't save him. Not me, not ever.
Find the Mauler.
Couldn't.
With the Mauler twins. Oh! Oh, are you seeing it?
I won't build my utopia with blood.
Yeah, buddy, that's what happened.
You will reap
Let's
what
do
you...
this, Mark.
Yeah, way ahead of you.
Okay.
Daddy, I miss Mommy.
He's got a fox?
Everything's gonna be...
Whoa, with a cape.
Oh, poor Angstrom. You're making me feel bad, man. I'll tell you what.
Oh! No!
I'll kill the boy quickly.
No, 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 no. Oh, I take it back, you poor man. You poor, poor man. It's amazing what a little context gives you. Every world.
He's a murderer!
Not this one, not this one! Debbie, talk to him.
You can't hurt me with that.
Just as stupid in every dimension.
Debbie, talk to him. Oh. Oh, is this like The Walking Dead? Looks like The Walking Dead.
Shit.
They're dead, Mark. You can actually annihilate these people. It's fine. Just helicopter with your hands out. Oh! You almost. Dang it.
Stop this.
You think you're innocent in all this? In so many other dimensions, you join your husband and son when they slaughter millions and make the earth burn.
What? That doesn't sound right.
You make it sound like this is the one world where Mark is good, and you're the one who's bad.
What?
Oh.
That's why you're so angry. Because you turned out rotten here, and Mark is the hero for once.
Oh, Debbie. Oh, Debbie. Oh.
I'm not the villain!
Please stop. Please. Oh! Oh!
To save the world!
Oh!
Your son is the monster!
Okay, I'm okay.
Oh, God.
Accomplished nothing.
I'm okay.
Oh, my God.
To make your son
Oh, my God.
How did you get here? Where did you come
Whoa.
No, I mean, you're a man who dresses like a bat, and your name is, well, you know, I mean, like, don't you think that's kind of lazy?
A little on the nose.
Oh, I told you, I wasn't in the mood.
Is it like Mad Max?
This is over!
Mark.
Mom.
Oh, yep. That's about right. Oh, Mark, you're destroying everything, buddy. Remember what happened with you and your dad?
Why do you think I sent you across the multiverse?
Wow, this is
I don't
insane.
want you to die in some random dimension.
I am so torn what I want to have happen to Angstrom Levy.
I want to do it myself.
This is intense. I didn't expect him to be like this.
This doesn't end until you and your family are dead. Stop! Frightening
Wow.
my family!
Yeah. Mark, you keep falling for... Oh, well, that's like the first time he didn't go right to another dimension.
How much I've been holding back!
Oh, no, Mark. Oh. Oh. Oh.
I'll never let anyone ever!
Oh.
Hurt my family!
I mean, I kind of wanted that. How do you get back? He's such a good person.
Oh!
I get the anger of all the other Angstrom Levies combining. I totally get it, but damn.
Cecil, where's Mark?
I don't know. But let's get you somewhere safe first. Get the medics in here. Now!
She's so tough, man. She's been through so much.
I didn't have a choice. I had to kill him. He tried to kill me. He was going to kill my
so.
mom and my brother.
I think so.
He made me do it.
It doesn't make it any easier.
It was an accident, but he made me do it. I had no other choice.
Oh. Him trying to reason with this is just... I'm sorry, kiddo.
He took me here and I killed him. I'm stuck here. I'm stuck forever.
That's what I thought too.
I can't get home now. I kind of won.
Your mom and brother are safe. How does he get out of there? So they're just gonna beat him to death?
Wait.
Sir, please. I've looked up to you since I was a child. Don't make me hurt you.
Oof.
I merely wanted to stand. I'll walk out of here on my own.
Him and Mark both have the same bruised eye right now.
Move, scum!
Hey, Alan!
Hey, just cut me some slack. Holy crap. My plan worked.
What?
Remember me?
Yes. Why are you here?
To get you.
Face front, you Nobin.
I'm here for you. Talk soon.
I love it. Oh, I'm so excited for Alan. Per the usual.
There's gotta be something. Maybe something on Angstrom's body. Maybe his body could somehow still...
Whoa! Whoa! Oh, where are they from? Oh.
Eve, is that you?
Yes, just not the me you know. Not anymore, at least.
What does that mean?
I'm sorry, I don't understand.
Yeah.
The only logical reason for you to be stuck in this dimension would be if you injured or killed Angstrom Levy during your fight. We knew this long ago.
I just...
What?
It just happened.
Maybe for you. For us, it was 20 years ago.
It took us that long to find this dimension.
It's been 20 years?
I'm opening a portal that will send you home.
Is that Monster Girl?
I don't know if I would have survived here.
You did, but you wouldn't like what you had become.
Whoa.
Mark, wait. I love you, Mark.
Wow.
I have for a very long time, and when you disappeared, I was devastated. I should have told you. No, don't tell me. Tell her. Tell her you love her.
Only
or tell
if
her
you do.
Don't love her. Just tell her something.
Yeah.
Tell her something so that she can go on with her life. Now go.
Wow. Holy crap.
I suppose you weren't paying attention when we discussed not damaging the time stream.
Shut up, Rex.
Hi, Rex. Oh my god. That's wild. Yeah, I was like, anyone notice that blob? You look like Mark. Go down.
What about Oliver? Not a scratch on the kid.
What about mentally?
I'll give you some time.
Thanks, Cecil. I appreciate everything.
Always.
Thanks, Cecil. Mostly good guy. Man, everybody's got the same bruised eye, huh?
Is it over?
Did you kill him?
Oh, Mark.
I'm so happy he has Debbie.
I crossed the line, Cecil, and I...
You didn't cross the line. You kept your mom and your brother safe. End of story.
I don't know, Cecil.
Stop. If the bad guys are dead and the good guys are alive, that's a good day.
How do you know the difference?
The bad guys are usually ones who break people's arms. Go home. Get some rest.
Throw babies around by their feet. It's
You're
pretty
not
bad.
him.
Mm-mm.
You weren't there.
Good try though, Cecil. Oh boy.
I get that fixing stuff is your thing, and I get that you want to help. Just talk to me first, like a person. Not a broken gadget or computer or whatever. And not just about what's wrong with me. Most days, I'd rather talk about literally anything else.
Oh, she wants a friend.
I think I understand.
But hey, if you do figure out how to stop me from getting younger, I'd appreciate it.
There we go. She asked.
Like maybe ask me out on another date sometime.
Oh. Would you like to?
Yes.
Well, that's nice. Good job, Rudy. What the hell is it? Oh. He's got the top hat. Cecil, if you pop in here, I'm going to be so mad.
Immortal?
Oh.
I'm sorry. I never told you.
Kate. What?
I never told anyone. I always kept hidden and lived through a copy. Just in case.
Really?
I was gonna walk away, become someone else. But I couldn't. Because of you.
Oh, they can have a life together now? Please don't be dreaming.
I'm sorry I didn't tell you sooner.
It's okay.
Oh.
Everything's okay.
Girl, you just healed him so much.
Yeah, not a lot of opportunity back then for women like us if you weren't willing to wear a bathing suit 24/7.
Okay, when is this taking place? Oh, but now you're stuck in there.
Come on, we'll find another way out.
Sure. Where are we? What's going on? Who are they? Why am I not looking at Alan and Nolan breaking out of a prison right now? Yuck.
Oh, Dad.
Aww. Oh boy.
Who will succumb to my influence?
Oh, I totally forgot about this.
Wait. You're both female?
And?
Yeah.
I must inhabit a living male host to
Aw,
escape
bummer.
the curse of this tomb.
Sorry, bitch.
I'm strong
Whoa.
enough, and I can do this. It's all I ever wanted for as long as I can remember. I want to do what you do.
No, you don't.
I want to be just like you. I'm not my dad.
Whoa, Mark, where are you going? What the heck did you just do, Mark? Oh! Yeah, freaked me out too. Yeah. Just go. Did you guys clean up the house across the street too? Because that needed to be fixed. Nope.
I'm quitting college.
Mark.
I'm missing all my classes, and the more I think about it, what's the point? Am I gonna be a dentist? A lawyer? A coder? Why would I do any of that? Tell me why I need to go to college.
College does a lot more than just prepare you for a job. Mark?
I can't. I just can't. I have to learn how to control myself. Do you understand?
Mark.
Do you?
I do. I really do.
Oh boy.
There's something else I want to talk to you about.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if now's the time for that.
It's nothing. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's not the time.
It's not fair. You don't deserve this. You don't deserve this.
I think you needed to hear that. Aww. Yeah, I don't think that was the appropriate time to say I love you, which I don't even know if he does love Eve. He might just like her a lot. Nothing else from Alan? Really? Spoke too soon.
Yo, Nolan, you there?
I'm here, alien.
Oh, come on, man, it's Alan. Don't be like that. You turned against the Empire. Mark told me all about it.
You saw Mark? Leave him out of this. This isn't his fight. Let the boy have a moment of peace.
Aww.
I'm not a Viltrumite anymore. Not really. I feel shame and regret for my actions.
Good.
I see the suffering of lesser beings, and it upsets me deeply.
Kind of human. Him and Mark are going through the same thing right now.
I deserve death.
Oh,
well.
God. And yet...
What? What is it?
I think I miss my wife.
Well, that'll take your breath away. Okay, what an end to that episode. It's interesting that both Nolan and Mark are kind of feeling the same thing, but different, but the same. That, you know, that heaviness of killing. Is it just Nolan that I'm talking about, or am I talking about Mark? I think they're both kind of feeling it. Now, of course, Mark's never killed anyone before. And as much as I wanted him to kill Angstrom Levy, it kind of like reminded me, as we're seeing Angstrom dealing with all these other versions of Invincible, that like all of those versions are now inside of him. And so all he has is this seething hatred. And the one Invincible that wouldn't have hurt him or killed him or tortured him the way he was tortured on every other planet and every other dimension, you know, was the one that probably would have saved his life. Wow. Yeah, I mean, I don't mind Angstrom Levy dying. It's sad knowing everything that he had gone through. I kind of, it's funny because I didn't catch it that it was a different Mark. I mean, I knew it was a different Mark because he was wearing a cape. But obviously that Angstrom Levy has all of those memories. So he just keeps seeing Mark in all of these horrible lights. And we know that our Mark is good and kind, and we know that our Debbie is good and kind. Now, it's really interesting that he said on different planet or different dimensions that Debbie was like standing behind them and was like proud of them and supported them. Like, that's kind of wild, actually. I would not have expected that from any other Debbie, which makes this Debbie very unique, as is this Mark, and as is this Nolan. In this dimension, we have these characters who have compassion. And Nolan kind of expressing that he felt bad and that like he is almost sad about what he did and heartbroken. And Alan's just like, no, that's not what I need right now. I need the guy that's like, let's go kick some ass. And then, you know, Nolan saying like, I miss my wife. It's not a pet. And it's not just somebody that he was gonna, like, you know, live out a life with, and then once they were gone, you know, eliminate Earth. I think he cares about Earth. I think he cares about people. He certainly cares about Mark and what he did to Mark. And he misses Debbie. And Debbie is like that magnetism for good. She's just so good. And like her reaching out for Oliver and like wanting to protect Oliver, it's just so beautiful, because that is not her child, but it very much is her child to her. Oh, I love Debbie. I love Debbie so much. Now, Mark killing Angstrom and then having the Guardians pop up, and it's 20 years that have gone by, and have been able to time travel to take him back. Like, it kind of like was like, I was like, that's Monster Girl. So apparently she does not shrink into, you know, a baby or whatever. Rudy is full grown robot. You know, Rex is like in a century thing. I didn't catch who else was there, but you know, like, oh, I think it was Bulletproof. So it's nice to see that our Guardians are still Guardians, but like whatever they've been going through, they look worse for wear, especially Eve. And, you know, her like saying like, tell her that you love her, or tell her that you don't love her, but stop torturing her. That was not the best time for Mark to do that when he's with Eve. One, because he's just now looking at Amber. Like, he very much loves Amber. He very much wants a life with Amber, but he knows he can't have that. And he kind of had to make that decision by saying, I'm not going back to college. And I think that's the smart thing to do, because he has to prepare for what's coming. And this is his destiny, and it was chosen for him, and it's not fair, and he doesn't deserve it. And again, we've been wanting Mark and Eve together for forever, but I think we kind of want it to be more organic, and not because, you know, Eve from the future told him that Eve from our present, how she feels. And I think it'll probably happen. I hope it happens. Ooh. You know, I don't know. I again, I want everything to be organic and it happen on its own. Wow, a lot happened in this one. A lot of emotion. It was really hard watching everything that Angstrom Levy went through. So I get like every Angstrom Levy that was in his mind was like wanting Mark dead. And, you know, like I definitely felt for them. I really do. But I care more about this Mark than any of the Angstrom Levys. Him just picking up Oliver by a foot and tossing him, I was like, oh, just pop his head. He's done. He's done. But then I was like, oh, maybe not. Maybe you could turn him. Maybe he could work for us. Maybe. I don't think Mark really had much of a choice, and I don't think he could beat the memories of all the Angstrom Levys that were in there and what they remember. And I don't think that they would have let it go either. That is so tough to swallow, because I know Mark doesn't want to kill. I don't feel like he had much of a choice. And I don't think he needs to feel sorry about it, but I don't know how you just kill somebody the first time and move on. Like, I don't have that answer. I would never, I don't know how I would mentally go through life knowing that I took somebody's life. So, you know, Mark's dealing with that right now. You know, Cecil very much, like, he cares about these people. He really does, in his own way. You know, and Cecil's been through some shit. But, you know, reminding Mark, you're not your dad. And if anything, his dad is becoming just like his son. And that's a beautiful thing. That's what you want. But, you know, Cecil being there for Debbie, and, like, you know, he really does care about this family. Her having a broken arm, that was really, really hard to swallow. Oof. I hope Oliver's not, like, damaged either from going through what he went through. I really did love, though, and I shouldn't, because I realized that Mark was being, like, tortured by Angstrom and, like, you know, like, was, like, wearing him out and everything. But the dinosaur dimension with the talking dinosaurs, I'm sure that has something to do with Planet of the Apes. I've never watched the new Planet of the Apes, and I'm sure when I was a kid I watched the first Planet of the Apes, but what I know from Planet of the Apes is the end of Spaceballs. So that's what it felt like with the dinosaurs, but I absolutely love that. I love the Walking Dead dimension that we went to. And it was like really cool to see a lot of those different places, especially where Angstrom Levy was, and the difference of, like, you know, Invincible and Omni-Man, and just, like, you know, how cold Mark is in all these other dimensions. And if it weren't for Debbie in this one, you know, that's what makes him struggle with killing somebody. That's what makes him wants to get better so he doesn't have to. Or, you know, if if the people who are dangerous come to his planet, that he's ready and prepared. Ooh, and I love Alan talking to Omni-Man through his thoughts, and like him just being like, hey, remember me? Talk later. You know, like I love Alan. I love Alan. If you guys don't know, I love, like absolutely love Alan. I almost said alien, Alan the alien, but then I was also thinking about the guy coming up out of the tomb with the two women and saying like, I have to inhabit a male host. I don't know what it is about carrying that on, but like I was like, oh yeah, that thing. Like, and they showed it at the beginning and previously on, and I was like, okay, out of sight, out of mind. And then we came back, it was just like, so I don't know where that storyline's going, but I hope that there's a huge payoff at the end of it. But guys, if you want to watch the full-length reaction to this episode, it will be available on my Patreon. But in the meantime, remember to like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below what you thought about this episode. But also, would you have wanted to kill Angstrom Levy? Because I was like, found myself torn when I was like getting all the memories from the other Levys, but then I was just like, you know what? Yeah, good. Go ahead and kill him. That's what you got to do. That's what you got to do. Did you guys think that he had any other choice? Because I know I didn't. But also, I am so excited about Alan and Omni-Man, and I can't believe I have to wait like a year and a half to get any more of that story. It's going to drive me crazy, but are you guys excited for it? Because I know I am. If you've read the comic books, like, please don't spoil anything. But like, is this what's happening true to the comic book? Because I know that they changed something about Eve's story and like how they broke up, and then like, so is everything else kind of playing out the way that it did in the books? Like, did he kill Angstrom Levy in the books? Because I'm not going to read them and I'm not going to look any of that up, because I like this being all organic and new and not knowing anything going in. But I do like to know the differences between like this season and what happened in the comic books. I think that is always really interesting, and why they make those decisions also. Oh, and I almost forgot to talk about Rudy and Amanda. Like, that's what we needed, was for her to say, if you could fix this problem, I would appreciate it. And then the door is open, fix it. Fix it, fix it, fix it. But as long as she says no, you gotta listen to her, because she has to be ready, one, to accept help, and two, you have to be willing to wait for her to ask. And I love that moment. I love how he realizes his fault, and like that he is really bad at human interactions, and that he's really bad at reading the room and reading emotion. And that, like, you know, she realized she's being a little stubborn about it, which I understand her side of it, because if somebody said, I can fix you, I'd be like, yuck, get away from me. But like, I love that moment, and her just being like, are you going to ask me out on a date? Like, can we talk about other things other than like you wanting to fix me? I thought that was actually really great. I love the way that they did that. It wasn't overblown. It wasn't dramatic. It was literally two people just talking to each other and coming to an agreement. And I love that. I like it a lot. So guys, come back here for season 3. Whenever that is, I will be here for you. Please be here for me, because I need help through all of these episodes. Every time it happens, I get touched in the feels, and I need y'all to like lean on. So guys, come back here for season 3, and in the meantime, I'll see ya.